Hello, this is Noel Peterson from the Austin Clinic of Homeopathy located in Austin, Texas. And today I wanted to talk a bit about food allergies. Now, we know a lot about um, environmental allergies, seasonal allergies. It's springtime and it's certainly very, very prevalent right now, but food allergies are still that same inflammatory process that happens in the body when there is an allergen or a pathogen that is disagreeing with the body. Typically and commonly, food allergies are related to dairy products, wheat, gluten, nuts, um, and even fruit. And the important piece of this is it's all individualized to you. Not all of us have the same food allergy. A lot of us can have common food allergies, but, and even more in particular, our unique expression of how our body reacts to the allergen will be unique. So we're not always going to react in the same way. Some people will have more digestive related complaints. Some people will have more skin related complaints. Others will have joint pain. Some will have headaches. And other people will have combinations of one or all of those various different symptoms. And the key in homeopathy is to really focus in on your unique symptom picture. Not only physically, what's happening on the skin, what's happening in the joints, how your headache is, for example, or the digestive complaints, but also how you're impacted emotionally and mentally. All of that will help a homeopath find the best homeopathic remedy for you that will aid in your continued progress over time. Some um, common homeopathic remedies that you can consider for some of the more acute related complaints might be one of them that I can think of would be a remedy called carbovegetabilis. And carbovegetabilis is actually made from um, vegetables that have been burnt, and all you have left is the ashes from that. It's actually very, very popular and helpful remedy for food allergies. And some of the things or the symptoms that you'll notice that will indicate carbovegetabilis would be great weakness, great faintness, great fatigue after eating. In general, a lot of flatulence, a lot of bloating, and also frequent need to burp. Um, Feeling better from fresh air can also indicate carbovegetabilis. And there's a lot of insecurity about actually feeling like this with the great bloating and flatulence. So there's the tendency to even feel pretty irritable with those around them. So the mental and emotional picture comes into play with this too. Another one, homeopathic remedy that's very common is called lycopodium. And lycopodium is made from a plant, and it's in the moss family. And with lycopodium, you'll notice a lot of heartburn, a lot of gas, very rumbly abdomen, um, very commonly ravenous hunger, and can easily just feel bloated from eating a very small amount of food. They feel weak if they miss a meal, so that's also important. And you'll lycopodium lycopodium is very common for people feeling all of these symptoms in the late afternoon, around 4 to 8 p.m., somewhere in there. So one last one that I could briefly mention here is natrum carbonicum, and it's a remedy made from sodium carbonate. And this one is indicated for if there's a lot of trouble digesting and assimilating food, have to stay on a lot of restricted diets, and even if you've cleaned up the diet and you've really eliminated a lot of the allergens from the body, you know, it's still very, very sensitive digestively. So natrum carbonicum can help out with that. Milk and dairy, especially if the allergies are to that, this remedy will really come into play. And it's very common to have kind of great flatulence or even sputtery diarrhea, that can easily leave an empty feeling in the stomach. So those are just three really quick acute homeopathic remedies that are used for food allergies in a sort of short acting kind of way. Your best mode of treatment will be constitutional or chronic care. So if this is a kind of a severe need or it's a long-standing symptoms that you've had, it's best to really undergo chronic constitutional homeopathic care, and you're best to see a qualified homeopath for that to get the right kind of remedy and the right potency to help you really heal so that you're less and less susceptible over time to the allergens and to just feeling sensitive to whatever foods that you are currently sensitive to. It's just a quick blog about this. I gave you a couple remedies to consider for acute related complaints. I talked a little bit about what food allergies are and the uniqueness that homeopaths pay attention to when looking at various homeopathic remedies to choose to help you. So thanks so much for your time, and you can be sure to learn more about this from my website, www.austinclinicofhomeopathy.com. And again, this is Noel Peterson from the Austin Clinic of Homeopathy in Austin, Texas. Thanks so much for your time.